What's going on, guys? We are coming back with another NHL video. We got Wednesday night hockey, but quick overview. 3-0 yesterday. Went up plus 3.88 units. Absolutely crushed it. Hit those 2+ bets, or all best bets were actually plus money, so killed it there. Brings our total to 10.91 units on the season. This NHL has been good to us. Let's keep this rolling. Heading over to the Senators versus Sabres. We have a 1.5 point spread over under a 5.5 goals. I'm taking Alex Tues over 2.5 shots on goal. Currently averaging 3.3 shots on goal this season. And again, the odds aren't reflecting this average. He's at 3.3. This is plus money over on DraftKings to go over 2.5. So just kind of playing the odds there, looking at the way they can get in there. The Sabres, team are ripping the puck. They're shooting 88 times in 3 games. It's about 30, just under 30 a game. And they have only scored 2 goals. So I think they're going to keep firing until those goals start to fall a little bit more consistently. They're certainly a team who's not afraid to shoot, and I don't think that'll be any different against a pretty decent Senators team. I think they're going to have to shoot, try to stay in this, keep ripping that puck towards that. Hopefully they get a couple to tip in either way, but whatever happens, we're just hoping Tues is the one who's firing away. Over 2.5 shots for Alex Tues. Next up, we got the Panthers versus Red Wings. 1.5 point spread over under of 5.5. Taking the pick that we always go with, Panthers 3-way money line in regulation. I like this bet. They just got to win, get it done in regulation. They finally lost the minus half first period bet, so they would have to be winning in the first period. When they lost that, they actually lost the game. So I think that might be a little bit of a correlation to pay attention to, but until they get that back on track, I'm just going to take them to win in regulation. Panthers, as we know, back-to-back Stanley Cup champs. They are a stacked team. They're a team who's looking to do a three-peat for the Stanley Cup. And there's going to be times where they just sprinkle losses in there, but this is not going to be a team who's going to, take a 3-loss streak, a 5-loss streak, anything like that. They are going to win most of their games. Every now and then they're going to drop one. We're hoping they just dropped one and now they go on another 3-game win streak or something like that. That's what we're hoping here. Plus, the Red Wings are actually a division opponent. So the Red Wings looking decent. They're actually 2-1 in the division. The Panthers are 3-1, so they do have the edge. But this could definitely come down to the end of the season having some playoff implications. A team in their division, if they don't win, they could look at that as the the tiebreaker, the head-to-head. See how that looks towards the playoff seeding. So they definitely are going to want to get a win in this column. And with that said, the Red Wings, obviously have dropped that game. Not looking as great as the Panthers. I mean, we're not going to say that the Panthers and the Red Wings are on the same playing field, but this can be a good game. I could certainly see this being a hard-fought game, and I think the Panthers know that. So when the Panthers know they got to come out to play, they typically come out to play. Lastly, the Utah Mammoths. That's a cool name. I do like that name. Versus Calgary Flames. We got a 1.5 point spread over under of 5.5. Kind of similar to the first best bet here. I'm taking Nick Schmaltz over 2.5 shots on goal. He's had 10 shots over 3 games. Same idea as what Tues has had, but he's yet to score. I can see him ripping shots until he finally puts one in the back of the net, but he has not scored yet. So 10 shots, 3 games, no goals. There's obviously he's not afraid to shoot. He's the second leading person in shots over on that Mammoths team. So I think he's going to keep firing away until he nets one. Flames just lost the Knights, and I can certainly see this being an offensive dominated game on both ends. And when that happens, a lot of shots are taken. Some teams are keeping it in there. They're firing 5-6 shots at a rip. Then it goes to the other end, 5-6 shots. Then it goes. They just can't clear it and play a defensive game. They're not getting stops. It's just the offense runs it, walks it, ice skates it. I don't know. Down the ice, starts ripping shots. Finally able to clear. Goes and does the same thing on the other end. And then the Flames have actually allowed 119 shots in 4 games. It's averaging 29.75. So they are definitely giving up a lot of shots here. We're just hoping Schmaltz can get 3 of them. 10% going to the second highest shooter on their team. That's certainly doable. So, hopefully Nick Schmaltz over 2.5 shots on goal. That'll go ahead and wrap up our 3 best bets. Hopefully you guys are tailing. Let me know in the comments below. And until next time,